Yo, what's going on, guys? Today it's your boy back here again, Sparks765, and today we jump into the new cursed mode on Black Ops 7 Zombies. Now I have two relics unlocked, being the ones that make mimics spawn, and then one that says normal power-up spawns are disabled. So we're just gonna run it. And I'd say let's go ahead and hop in Ashes of the Dam for this as well. And alrighty, guys, and here we are spawned in the curse mode on Ashes of the Damned, and then you can tell immediately this is definitely bringing back some of the old school vibes, man. Just coming in with a pistol only, and that's it. This is definitely hitting some nostalgia for me as I grew up on Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. So this is definitely hitting home. So, and the other thing is here, the points. Oh my god, look at them points, look at them points. This just completely changes the way you play if you play in Cursed, because instead of like knifing to the head or anything like that, like you would in standard mode, you want to, I would say, you just want to kind of go back to the old school roots and, you know, shoot them in the leg and then smack them or knife them, right? And alrighty, and another thing I'm noticing right off the rip is all the like guided features that are even standard, like where it tells you like you would need to go grab this in here to turn your truck on or whatever or anything like that, that seems to be disabled. So if you were to just solely try out in this mode before ever playing the standard mode, you would definitely be having some learning to do, that's for sure. Okay, so one thing I don't like is with this is like when you go to, you know, shoot the zombies in the leg like you would if it was like one of the older ones, you just melee with your gun. You have to actually pull your knife out to knife. What's that giving us? 130 per knife? Alright, so if we hit him in the head, does it still give us more? Okay, so no, even if you hit him in the head, it's still 130 on Cursed as well. So that is interesting. Oh, and there's our first mimic. Amazing. 3 of them. Oh my god. Like, chill, bro. I only have a pistol. Come on now. Okay, I think we have enough to open this up in here. Let's open this up. A quick revive machine. We get some loose change here. Alright, quickly, let's hit this so we can grab Ted's head. Grab that before they absolutely fucking shred me. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of running here so we can get a distance for these guys, and then we can put that on. And we're just gonna dip. We're just gonna dip with the truck, man. The only weapon I'm seeing here is that there, and I don't want that piece of shit. So, we're just gonna try to get this going. And it looks like we may not be able to do that because the mimics. So, quickly, let's search around and try to see if we can find another weapon here. If I'm remembering right, I really don't think there was. So, actually, what I'll do here is... Okay, we do have this, which is really going to be no better than that, so... I guess we're just going to have to try to kill these guys. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Now, and I do want to talk a little bit on the curse mode. I definitely do think this is like going in a great direction. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so that one's done. The only thing is, though, is like... When I beat the Ashes of the Dam Easter egg, you can start getting relics for curse mode. I don't really think they understood, like, at least for my instance, I'm gonna, like, say, as me, part of the community, of my asking, for me to bring back classic zombies, I was just meaning, like, just bring it back where it's just that, where you just either start with a pistol, or, hell, you can even keep the reloads, just get rid of the armor system, and get rid of the damn weapon rarities. I'm telling you right now, forget Cursed. If they would have just forgot the weapon rarities and the armor in this game, bro, it would have been alright. Now, I do understand the game was developed around a little bit of armor, so I can get that. So, that's just one thing I'm saying, because like what I'm getting at is, like, when you play the Cursed, it's already, you start out with a pistol, none of the guided overlays are here, and then it's like, okay, let's give you relics to make it even harder. At that point, you don't want to make it harder because it's already bare bones. I don't exactly agree with the way they, like, went out with the Cursed, for instance. Like, don't get me wrong, I give them props because it shows they're listening to us. They're listening to some of us old school, you know, hardcore players that, you know, like, we didn't, our first game, you didn't spawn in with your own weapons you picked from the created class and this and that. No, we spawned in with a pistol. We had to figure out power on our own. All that essence isn't great. It's just my biggest pitch is, man, seriously, just get rid of the damn armor, get rid of the damn weapon rarities, and we'll be good. You won't even have to make a whole separate thing for Cursed. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get this power on, and then I will cut right back with you after I get this going. And another thing I'm noticing almost immediately is, even while in the curse mode, you would typically have a timer here for this. So that is completely gone as well. So that's definitely kind of like old school vibe as well, because in older games, you never had no timer telling you, okay, you have this many seconds before you fail the step. So, you could just say, what is this here? Oh, it's a damn mimic. Oh my god, it got me. Alright, let's go ahead and get up here, and let's see if I can turn the power up from here. Okay, I got the power. I heard it. I'm pretty sure I did, or else that was a mimic. Let me go to make sure. So even the same thing with the power switches, it no longer tells you. No, I didn't get it. I got it there. So even the same thing with the power switches, it no longer tells you, okay, your power switch is here. So, like I've said 3 times now, I'm probably sounding like a broken record. Any overlay that would tell you what to do is no longer here while you're playing in the curse mode. So, again, definitely some old school vibe feels here, for sure. For sure. Alrighty guys, we are still here at Van Dorn Farm, just dealing with these stupid ass mimics that I never should have turned on, but for the sake of the curse mode and them wanting to be hardcore, we should have had to do it, right? Alright, but no, in all seriously, I hate mimics, I always have, but I mean, that's part of playing cursed. You play hardcore mode and then you make it even harder with dumb shit like this. So right off the bat, what I'm going to do here is I did spawn in with a Perkaholic, a Wonder Bar, and a Hidden Power, so I'm going to go ahead and buy my Peacekeeper off the wall now, which that is 1550, so I do need a little bit of more points here, so let's get the 1550, and then as soon as I'm getting that Peacekeeper, I'm popping that Hidden Power so I can have a legendary weapon. Alright, Mimic gone. I think we should be able to get the 1550 on these zombies since we have the old point system. Okay, there we're at. We're at exactly 1550. Let's go ahead and buy my... Oh my god, look at that, baby. Just look at it. I'm telling you guys right now, if you are not playing with this Peacekeeper, you need to. This thing is an absolute fucking shredder, man. So, let's go ahead and do our freaking guru shit. Bam, make that baby Hidden Power. Make that baby legendary. And let's go ahead and, you know, pop our Perkaholic. Okay. And just like that, now we're in it. We should be good. Alrighty. So that should be all we need to do here on farm, to be honest. There is a couple pods here. I've already picked up a canister from spawn. When I'm saying pods, I'm meaning this stuff here. I'll have to come over here and show you. I'm meaning these here. You know the deal. You spray it with your toxic growth on it, give you a free packet punch, whatever. So we're just gonna move on to keep running up the map. Everything we've done over here is done for the purpose of this video. I'm just driving old Tessie down the road. Me and old Tessie driving down the road. And when I drive Tessie, she goes so slow until I get an upgrade on Tessie. Alrighty, gang. Here we are finally at Ashwood. Got a damn Ravager there. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better get off of there. Quickly, let's go ahead and get off of here. Oh, and I just now noticed this for whatever reason. The damage counter is not there either, so like your screen is not going to be filled with all the kind of, I guess you could say BS from standard. I know, like, if you've been playing Black Ops 6 or Cold War or any of the newer games over the past several years, you've kind of got used to it. So like for me, for instance, I started on Black Ops 1 and 2 and 3. And I never had that damage counter and your score counter right here when you'd shoot zombies. So now that I do have it, I mean, now that it's gone and I was so used to having it, it's actually a little... It's a different feeling not having it, man, for sure. I mean, I could get used to it, but I'm not gonna lie. I like the HUD. The HUD in this game's not terrible. All of us bitched about it at beta, but it's gonna grow on us. It's pretty decent HUD. Definitely reminds me of kind of like BO3. And there's so many different options for your damn HUD in this game. It's like, we just got to give them a break, seriously. I'm just happy they're listening to us, man. They are. Oh, we got a perk back here. Let's go ahead and try to get some loose change. Alright, got loose change for Vulture Raid. So you know the deal. Let's go ahead and go up in here. I want to go ahead and get me my stuff going here. So... what do we need here? 1750. We need a couple more points here. Let's keep still pulling that pistol out here. And oh my god, I cannot wait till we get a little bit higher in the round and I can zoom in with like an SMG or my AR shooting them lower body and just see those freaking points just fly, baby. I cannot wait. And alrighty guys, we are now at 4,000 something points. I want to quickly go ahead and let's go ahead and get our power on over here as well. And after getting the power on here and before dipping out of Ashwood here, I'm definitely going to want to go up here to where the, what is it, the armory or whatever, I don't even really know what it's called, where you put your AAT on your weapon and your weapon rarity. This, you know, this stuff I don't really totally agree with being in the game. I bitch about it all the time. I haven't been a fan of the weapon rarities and the armor system since it got introduced in the mode. Alright, and I didn't turn the power switch on because I'm in cursed and I don't have it telling me to do so. Wow. So this, man, gameplay ability is definitely totally different. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Maybe I'm trying to go to it too fast. Come on, there we go. Because I'm going to want some napalm for my bear. That was the main purpose of stopping there. I definitely need that napalm for the bear. Alright, and the only other thing I could think is quickly, let's buy some ammo here real quick. Maybe let's try to hit a pod right fast, because I wouldn't mind to go ahead and get that free pack-a-punch, man. I mean, guys, if you're not taking advantage of these pods, doing exactly what I just did there, you're missing out, dude. You are missing out, dude. Now, as the time of recording this video is a couple days after the release of the new map, so I think these might have got nerfed a tad bit, but they're definitely still worth using in my opinion, because I mean, hell, look, I can still put this on my knife, dude. You always want something on your knife for sure. And then one thing I'm noticing is, for whatever reason, it's not showing my gold camo on my knife, which is kind of weird, because it's showing my see, look at that, already a pack-a-punch crystal, dude. See, forget the nonsense that they might have nerfed it. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. That was a rumor. But all I'm saying is, if you were not using them freaking pods, dude, it's just silly. You need to be, man. Alright, we got a Ravager around here. So what I would like to do here is, I say, let's go ahead and drop down here. And let's get this opened up here. Go ahead and take care of a couple of these guys real quick. Let's go ahead and get Tessie in here. Get her healed up. Get her upgraded. Get the pack-a-punch on her. Alright. Get off my damn truck, Ravager. And I'm not gonna lie, man. These Ravagers, oh boy, they're a hoot. They are a hoot. Alright, so let's get our pack-a-punch put on our Tessie. And oh my god. See, that's another reason why, especially if you're playing Cursed, you are definitely going to be trying to get those free pack-a-punches. Because look at this, man. Pack-a-punch 2 is $25,000, dude. $25,000. That is just insane. And okay, stutter, sorry. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, like, it's 4 pack-a-punches in curse mode, but I'm not sure if you might have to have a relic to get that 4th pack-a-punch. So, but the price is still increased no matter what. It is insanely expensive. So quickly, I want to go ahead and do that zoom in I was talking about for you guys for the old points feature, because some of you guys are maybe not know what the old point system was like, man. You may not know what it was like to see those tins just flying. So let's go ahead and give you an idea. Oh my god, look at the points. Just look at it. Look at it. Oh. And it's that simple, man, but it's just lovely. And then look at my wisp, man. I love that wisp holds the zombies. That is amazing. Let's give her some of these stupid ass mimics. And then we're going to move on to our next endeavor. Get back in old Tessie here. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one other spot you need to turn power on. That should just be Blackwood. So we should run through Ascension and the diner, but the only other place we really need to do something at is just Blackwood to get the map fully powered on. And then after that, we will... And alright, here we are at Blackwater Lake, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to do one of our last steps here to get this map fully going, and it's just to simply turn on this power, man. And it looks like we do have a box spawn here, and I actually did come in with a wonder bar, so while we're here, I guess we'll go ahead and get a wonder weapon as well. Why not, right? Let's quickly get this going. Okay, got my big, whatever you want to call this stuff on top of it. And now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be armor. I would like to get a little bit more armor. I think armor is in here. And yes, it is. So let's go ahead and buy that level 2 armor there. And let's pop this wonder bar and go ahead and get us a wonder weapon. Alright, Wonder Bark popped, Wonder Weapon about to come, and we now do have Meal Kick as well, which is actually currently what I'm researching. What did it give me there? Was that just a normal ray gun? Okay, I mean, that's better than nothing. Personally, I'd rather have the Mark II, but I can deal with the ray gun. It's not terrible in this game. Alrighty. And alrighty, guys, now we're down here at Blackwater Lake. We're just going to get in Tessie real quick, and I'm going to, at this point, just go ahead and take Tessie back to Ashwood. I'll leave her in her garage. I should probably might as well just turn around, huh, to get back to Ashwood. Yeah. I'll just turn around here and get her back to Ashwood. Once I normally get this far playing solo, I typically just leave the truck at Ashwood, and then I just use my jump pads for transportation, which is definitely something they definitely did correct in this game compared to its assessor, Transit. I was there for Transit. I love Transit. I was probably one of the very few that loved Transit off of launch. The map has grown on a bunch of people as the map lived on, but for me, I like that shit out right out the box. It was awesome. It was different. It was cool. But this Ashes of the Damned, I gotta give them to him, man. As everyone knows, everyone wants to say, we've all said it, oh, Modern Zombies sucks. And which it really did up until this game. It started to get a little better in Black Ops 6, besides some of the high round strategies. That shit was annoying. Constant mangler spam, but you're always going to have those stupid high round strategies, man. Seriously. So, quickly, let's hit a pod here real quick as well. You know, this expensive ass packet punch in this curse mode, I'm not looking to spend that bread, man. I would rather get it free. So, we will try a little bit for sure. And I got to give it to him, man. Ashes of the Damned. This map, like, completely surpassed my expectations. Seriously. And I know I'm not the only one that can say that. This map is good, man. I like what they did. Yes, it's got some reuse assets. I mean, a different kind of, a little spot of Ascension, a little spot of the diner, a little spot of farm. I mean, hey, that's cool, dude. All they did was just make it better. Seriously. I give it to them, man. Ashes of the Damned. This map is the shit. And alrighty, guys, here we are at the remaster of the farm. And you already know what we're doing, man. We're just grinding pods. Seriously. I'm just trying to get a packet punch. I would love another packet punch for this weapon, or just a base one for the ray gun for sure. So we're just gonna wait to see what we get here. The mimic spam is unbelievable. Luckily they're easy to kill, but they are extremely annoying. I hate mimics. I never was a fan of them. And look, another one. The mimic spam, man, is just unreal. We do have 13,000 points, so let's just go ahead and get our level 3 armor here. Wait, hold on, what did that say? Level 3. Okay, that's just the refill the plates. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. I was like, what? I just bought it. You cannot be sleeping on these pods, man. You have to be using these damn pods, man. Have to. If you're not, you're just absolutely doing it wrong. I'm sorry. Do not be silly. Play smart, play right, use the damn pods. And already, guys, we're all at the end of round 14. We got a Wisp holding a zombie here. We're just dealing with stupid mimics, almost said mangler. And I just wanted to go ahead and briefly mention, guys, if you don't already, man, check out the channel. If you guys are new here from YouTube recommended or anything in that example, we do everything zombies here, going from custom zombies to here lately just mainly Black Ops 7 because that's the newest Call of Duty game for zombies, and that's what we were on. We do live streams. We're really trying to hit it hard with the progress, so please, if you would, check out some of the videos and, you know, drop a sub. Sorry that I can't talk. It is 3:45 a.m. and I'm actually trying to be quiet so I don't wake the missus up. To be completely honest, I like this curse mode, don't get me wrong, but I don't really see myself playing it unless I'm extremely bored with the normal mode, or it's just maybe doing a certain challenge. Oh, watch me completely delete this bear, this peacekeeper. Watch this. And he's dead. This completely engulfs him. Rock my peacekeeper build and rock napalm and you will be good. But as I was saying, this curse mode, don't get me wrong, it's cool, I like it, but I don't really see myself going to play this as a whole separate mode. I mean, it's just kind of silly to me. Standard's not terrible at all. Standard doesn't feel too easy. I mean, hell, standard tells you what the power is. It don't tell you how to do Easter egg steps. So in my eyes, I'm honestly just kind of fine with standard, to be real. This cursed is cool, but I feel like they just kind of went the wrong direction. I mean, just make it to where you either get rid of loadouts or you just get rid of weapon rarities and the armor system, and you won't even have to make a whole separate mode for hardcore or cursed, if you will. You know what I mean? It's not really necessary, in my opinion. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I don't see myself playing this unless I'm going out for certain challenges, because, I mean, why would I? I have standard, you know, standard is not terrible. And yeah, take it with a grain of salt. I only have 2 of the 9 relics at this time of the recording, so on the course of the game, I'll definitely hit this again. It's just, they don't need to make a whole separate mode called Cursed, you know what I mean? And if you're going to, just make it play how it would have on BO1 and BO2 and BO3. Don't add all these relics where you make the game harder or make it silly or something like that, in my opinion. It's just simple. I mean, it's just kind of going in a weird course these days, man. I mean, from us players that just played Black Ops 1 and 2 and 3 and World at War, there was not 3 different game modes. There wasn't a hardcore mode and then a standard and then a directed. That's just not how it was, man. It was just one style, and that's what it was. So, and like I said, this is not a bitching at Treyarch video at all. I promise you that. I'm extremely impressed with this game. Treyarch, keep it up. I honestly, I like it. I mean, there's some things that are a little quirky, but hey, it's whatever. I mean, this is the best game you've delivered in years, so you're definitely hitting it in the right spot. My only thing would be just kind of tune this cursed, if you would, or just get rid of the damn weapon rarities and the armor, and then it would just be keep the standard mode, but without weapon rarities and armor, and then you seriously, that would be your classic zombies, if you will. I mean, that's my take on it. The mode is not trash by any means. The mode is awesome, especially if you're looking just to play like this old school style, that's for sure. And with that being all, man, I'm just going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy, Sparks. Peace!